What's up, YouTube? It's your boy T Jones. Good, bad, and the ugly. Episode 2 of Dark Side of the Ring. The Life and Crime of New Jack. Um, Honestly, I didn't really take anything away from this episode because everything they talked about, I've already known about, like through his RF videos, all the shoot DVDs that's on YouTube. Like, I knew all this stuff already. It really didn't. I didn't really get. If you're a wrestling fan and if you somewhat follow New Jack, you've seen some of his shoot interviews, a lot of his stuff that he's put out. That he's like, I knew about the whole transit incident. I knew about him stabbing a dude 9 times. I seen that video. That was a real screwed up video. And only thing I did really took away from this is that he really lived his character. And Jim Cornette was like, you really couldn't blur the line between Jerome Young and New Jack. I never met Jerome Young. All I knew was New Jack. So they said they never really knew what was real and what was fake, and if he just living his character. And if he was just living his character, I hate to say it, then they'll make him a hypocrite from the stuff he said about Taz. He said, yo, Taz is a character. He ain't a real tough guy. I'm a real tough guy. But you're just living your character. That's how I'm looking at it. But at the same time, like I said, I didn't really take anything away from this. Like, I mean, I was excited to watch this. I'm thinking that they're going to get more into the backstories of some things, like especially him and the Vic Grime. I thought they were. The thing about it, I knew him and Balls Mahoney, may he rest in peace, had an alter. I thought they would talk about that. Some more stuff. They talked about the stuff that everybody already knew about. Mass transit, him stabbing a guy, and it was like just random, like the stuff that people already talked about. And it looks like, and I've seen Sandman, it looked like Sandman clean. Sandman, he cleaned himself up a little bit. Like he's doing good. He looks healthy. He doesn't look like he used to look. All just, he looked bad at one time. And D'Lo was in there. There wasn't a lot of people that I would expected to, I expected more from this one. Cause I was excited for this because I was campaigning for Dark Side of the Ring. Like, yo, talk about the mass transit. Talk about the mass transit. But I really didn't get anything from it. But his childhood, he said he grew up really messed up. His mom came home and his dad stabbed his mom in front of the whole family. Then one day she was trying to leave and he shot in the back of the leg. And his dad died when he was 5. And I'm like, it was crazy how he grew up. And then they talked about his time in Smoky Mountain, and they said he had hit that him and the gangsters. Then the funny thing about it, they said, yo, D'Lo Brown was nothing but like a fall guy. He was just supposed to take bumps, and that was funny. And they said they went to ECW, and then like ECW was like, yo, like next level for them because they could only do so much. And they were like, thing with New Jack is, whatever level they was on, he was trying to go beyond that. And it's like after that, what I took from it is, he got so far to 2004 that he stabbed that guy. They say, yo, before he stabbed him, like, yo, he couldn't go anywhere else. So he had to take the XPW shows, the CZW shows, those super indie shows where there wasn't really any crowd. So he had to get it how he was getting it. And he was competing with a new wave of hardcore guys. And I guess he couldn't keep up, so after that, and I mean, he was talking about when he stabbed the guy, the dude said, yo, I'll take you on the road. He said, yo, I'll take you on the road, cool, drop the charges. But like I said, it's weird because it seemed like it was repetitive because I didn't take anything away from it like I did with the Chris Benoit thing and the Eddie Guerrero one from part 1. I took a lot away from that. Like, I didn't know about the Chavo and Eddie, Chavo finding Eddie on the ground, on the floor, and Eddie dying in his arms. I didn't know about Chris Benoit, that he flipped out and was balling and laying in Eddie's bed and hold. I didn't know that stuff, but the stuff about New Jack I already knew. So I'm left like, I this is good for the people that didn't know New Jack. For the people that didn't follow New Jack, that didn't know his career, how he got down. This is a good thing for you, for documentation for them. But I always saw this. It's like watching a movie. It's like watching Forrest Gump every day for a year. You already know it's gonna happen in this movie. You've seen it, for a whole year. Every day for a year. So it's nothing new. So the movie was this show was, and before I get off of this, Jim Cornette said it in another interview. He said, no, I believe the guy who made of Dark Side of the Ring, he said he doesn't think that New Jack knew that this wasn't a shoot DVD. Like, he didn't know New Jack knew what this was or understood what it was. But at the end of the day, it was a good episode. I was waiting for this one. I was waiting for it. But I was hoping to get something else from it. If they do like a extended version of this, and I know they gotta have more, I'd love to see that. Because, yeah, man, it was dope. The show was dope, man. I wish they would have went deeper into his. He didn't really have a long XPW run. I think he was only there for he was there for like a cup of coffee. He wasn't even in XPW long. But yeah, I wish they would have. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. In the comments, let me know what y'all thought of tonight's episode. Thumbs up the video. Follow me on all social media. I got new music coming out. May 15th, my album Hero. Yeah, guys. In the comments, let me know your favorite New Jack match if you got one. And what episode are you waiting for of Dark Side of the... what's your favorite episode? No, let me rephrase it. What's your favorite episode from season 1? And what episode are you looking forward to in season 2? I'm out. Peace. Comment, like, subscribe.